Hey everyone, Stephen Powell here. Welcome to this video. This is my uncle, Tom Dunn. He lives in Tennessee now. He is formerly from Alaska, just like me. I love my uncle. He's a man of God. He's been both a Alaska State Trooper, a police officer, as well as a minister, as well as a pastor at times. Throughout his life, so he's very anointed. He hears from the Lord, and recently, just a few days ago, he had a dream. He had a dream from the Lord, and I believe it pertains to the election. It's pretty awesome. So I'm going to play you a clip of this video that he sent to me this morning, and then afterwards, I'm going to give a little interpretation about what I believe this means as it pertains to the election. So check this out.
Good morning. Last week on Wednesday and Saturday, I did a fast because I felt like the Lord directed me to do it and to do it prior to Sunday. And so I did so, specifically for the election and the current situation going on. And then I needed to do it before last Sunday. So I did that. On 12/7, I had a dream. And in that dream was a large box laying on a computer desk with a pile of snakes in them. And it had, higher sides on it where they just couldn't get out, but it was full enough and they were moving enough to where I had great concern that they were going to get loose and get out. And I was like, that's not good. So I started poking at the box with a large stick. And as I would poke, the snakes would withdraw and they would remove and run. And the more I poked, the more it revealed a red snake laying in the center that was bigger than the others. It was mostly red, but had white speckles in it. And as I kept poking, pondering how I could get this box of snakes out and away from the inside of the building, the big red snake got more and more revealed as they moved and ran from the poking. And I noticed the big snake, much bigger, was kind of lethargic. It was looking at me, but it was just very lethargic. And in the center of it, it's clear it had something inside of its belly. And I was looking at it, my urgency to get things out, I could still sense. But then I woke up at that point. I pondered on it, I prayed on it. I believe that this dream is a reflection of the current circumstances going on regarding the election, and that the poking that's been going on is moving the little snakes out of the way, and it's revealing the big snake and what's underneath the surface. Of course, on Monday, after I wrote the dream down, I started to ponder and pray on it. At least Monday morning, I opened some of the news headlines just to see what was out there, and I noticed significant breaks and new information on the current election situation and allegations that the Trump administration and his legal team's bringing forward. So I believe there's going to be more breakthrough and revelation, but I wanted to throw this out here. I welcome feedback. If any of you have different thoughts, please share them. If you concur, I would appreciate that. I'm still going to continue to pray on this, but I believe the dream has significance, and I believe it is directly tied to the election. So there you have it. Any feedback, I welcome it. Bless you, and hope you have a wonderful week.
All right, that was my Uncle Tom. That's my mother's brother. I love my uncle. But real simple dream, just to recap once again, he walks in and he sees this box, okay, on a computer desk. In the box, there's all these small snakes, okay, and he's poking at the snakes, okay, trying to keep, them from getting out, and he's trying to get this box, okay, out of the building because it's dangerous, right? But the more he pokes at the little snakes, the more it reveals that there's actually a bigger snake in the midst of them, a red snake, and it has something in its belly, okay? It's devoured something, okay? So as you heard, he believes that it relates to the election and the election fraud and how things are being exposed. And I concur. Okay, I believe that the snakes, the little snakes, represent what's being called election irregularities. Okay, so that would be like, well, there was some smudged ballots, there was some ballots, that the signatures didn't match. What the media is referring to as incidental, cases of voter fraud. And I believe those are the little snakes. Okay, those are the little things that are more on the surface level. The Democrats are like, it's bad that conservatives have found out about this, but ultimately it's not going to tip the scales and reverse the results of the election as they see them now, right? But what's happening is, as we keep poking, okay, I believe that's the Trump administration. I believe that's Trump's team, his legal team, and the American people and the church as a whole that's pushing right now, pressing the issue. We just keep poking at those snakes, okay? I believe it's going to continue to reveal the bigger snake, the real threat, okay, which really it has been consequential, I believe, to this election. And I believe that red snake is the Dominion software. And that's why the box of snakes is on the computer desk. Okay, you might say, well, why a computer desk? It's because I believe that's ultimately what the red snake is. It's the Dominion software, okay, the computer system. Okay, and it's got something in its belly. It's devoured something, okay, in the dream. I believe that Dominion software devoured, ate up votes for Trump, okay, and took away votes for Trump in order to ensure a victory for Biden, okay? But why is it a red snake? Okay, it's a red snake with white speckles. I don't have all the revelation on the white speckles, but I know this, okay, just from dream interpretation from the scripture. Red, okay, it can mean danger, like danger, right? But it can also mean the power to shift nations, okay? And you see this with these red horses in the book of Zechariah and in Revelation 6. You see those red horses released, and it's the power to shift nations. So as we continue to poke and we continue to prod and we continue to uncover more and more of the details concerning the fraud and the stealing of this election, it's going to reveal that red snake. And once that red snake is really dealt with, okay, on the computer desk, right, the Dominion software, that I believe is the key in order to shift, okay, the power in the nation. It's the power to shift the nation, okay? And I believe that once that Dominion, and of course, saints, we're talking about spiritual matters ultimately. This has to be cracked in the spirit first before it can really be cracked in the courts with the Supreme Court and with the legislature and with our government. But once we crack that, okay, in the spirit, and keep praying and keep fasting and praying. My uncle received this dream when he was fasting. Keep fasting and praying. And as we keep doing that, I believe it's going to be cracked, and I believe it's going to shift the nation. Okay? So, anyways, that's my interpretation, of this, of this dream. I pray this was a blessing to you. There's many people that are getting prophetic words right now. If you have a prophetic word, if you have something that you feel the Lord has shared with you about the nation, go ahead and send it to me. Go ahead and email it to me, info@lionoflight.org, or message it to me on Facebook. I would love to hear what God is telling you as well. So God bless you. I pray this was a blessing to you. See you next time. Hey, I want to thank you for watching this video on my YouTube channel. Be sure to click the button over here and you can subscribe to our channel and get all the videos that come available right when we release them. Or you can click this button right here and watch another video right now. God bless you.